Swayze Field in Oxford, Mississippi. A beautiful Friday night for Game 2 of this weekend series between number 23 Alabama and Ole Miss. Liam Doyle, the sophomore from Derry, New Hampshire, transfer from Coastal Carolina. Left-hander at times this year has been good. The issue, though, has been consistency.
There's no question. That fastball plays really well. He is a power left-handed arm. Analytically, it plays faster than that 92 to 94. You're going to see some swing and miss, especially up in the zone. When he locates the fastball, particularly early in the game.
Runner at third for Ole Miss. Rebels trying to strike first against the Crimson Tide. Furnace hits this ball into the air, out into right center field. That is a one-hopper off the wall. Leger comes home to score. Will Furnace stays hot at the plate. It's an RBI double, and Ole Miss scores first. This ball lined the opposite way, a base hit for Luke Hill. Furnace hits the bag at third. Here comes a throw all the way to the plate. Not in time. Furnace chose not to slide, but he stepped on the plate ahead of the tag. Ole Miss crowd didn't have much to cheer about last night, trying to get behind Eli Birch and the Rebels with the bases loaded as Ben Hess delivers, and it's not even close. That's a bases loaded walk, and the Rebels lead 3-0. LeBron hits this ball in the air out into center field, and Ethan Groff runs out of room. That's a solo home run for Justin LeBron. The freshman is now in double figures. That's his 10th of the year. Alabama's on the board. He's got a chance to be a pretty special player for the Crimson Tide.
Some kind of true freshman season for him. Again, when blowing out.
Hit in the air out to center field. Ethan Groff gets to the track. He gets to the wall. He reaches up. It's a 3-run home run for Will Hodo. He's got 5 hits on the weekend. That's his second 3-run jack in 2 games. And Alabama is now in front. And he lifts it out into center field, dumps it in for a base hit. Jackson Ross comes home to score. Luke Hill comes around to score, and we're tied at 5. This ball hit hard down the right field line, and that is fair. Utermark comes around to score. Braylon Randall coming around to score. The throw to third is in time, and that is an out at third base, and that is how the inning will end, as Andrew Fisher was trying to stretch that into a 2-run triple. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout tonight for Petrutz, and he rips this one out into right field. Picked up by Jackson Ross. 1 run will come around to score. Throw comes to the middle of the infield, and it's now a 7-6 game. An RBI single for Petrutz, his 36th run batted in of the year. And this ball is hit fair down the third base line. 1 run comes around to score. It's an RBI double for Justin LeBron. He's got a 3-hit game with 3 runs driven in. And once again, we are tied now 7-7. He's up to 41 on the year. Leger hits this ball a ton. Forget about it. Way out of Swayze.
That was a no-doubter.
Wow. And Ole Miss is back in front. Now 8-7 on Ethan Leger's 13th home run of the year.
It's been a good night to hit. Ball has carried well, but I'm not really sure anything would have kept that ball in the ballpark.
Now Will Furnace to the plate. 2 hits tonight. He cranks one down the right field line. That is fair, and that is way gone for Will Furnace.
That's back-to-back no-doubters. I mean, Furnace kept the hands back, and he just destroyed this baseball.
7th home run of the year for Will Furnace as he stomps on home plate, and Ole Miss out to left field. Leger got a good jump on it, makes the catch. McCants will tag at third and come home to score, and it's back to a 1-run game. 2-1 to Hamiter. He hits it out into right field. Hughes coming in, reaches up, makes the catch, and Ole Miss splits the series with Alabama. A big bounce back for the Rebels after being run ruled 12-0 in 7 innings last night. The Rebels even the series with a 9-8 win.